Part 2 of Season 8 of Disney Speedstorm is here, and we have a ton of new stuff, so let's take a look. Starting things off with the brand new Golden Pass featuring Sadness, a brand new Inside Out character. Super exciting. Let's go ahead and use one of our many Golden Pass tokens to go ahead and claim this pass. Sadness is on tier 1, so we're not going to have her right away, but she is also the first guest racer in the season tour, so that'll be fun. I'll try her out in a moment. On top of Sadness, we also have two other brand new racers coming to the game in this part, Anxiety and Ennui. Ennui is going to be a common trickster, and if you guys want to see their unique ability, they lie down on their couch and autopilot. It looks like a really fun ability. You guys can pause and read all the details of it, but Ennui looks super exciting. Unfortunately, Anxiety and Ennui are not available currently, but like it's not going to be long at this point, right? Like they're going to come to the game soon. Helping or giving people skills. It seems like a weird version of Genie. Anyways, I'm really excited for both of those characters. We also have an entire new season tour. In chapters 5 and 6, you will need Anxiety and Ennui, so be prepared to unlock both of them. But let's hop into the first race of the new season tour, playing as Sadness. You can see her unique skill right there, but we're gonna get into that and see exactly what it does. I'm gonna be honest, I have no clue. I haven't read what Sadness does. I don't even know what class she is, so I'm gonna be learning everything. I think she's a defender, right? She has boost. That's cool. I'm really just interested in her unique ability, to be honest, seeing what that looks like, because I have no clue what it does. And Sadness's top speed, she's sort of like in the middle. It's very close to Joy, so Joy is sort of what I base her off of. She probably won't be as strong as Joy, but you know, somewhere in that range around there, which is interesting. I still think Anger is the best Inside Out character so far. Again, Anxiety or Ennui can very well topple him over, and both of their abilities seem like they have incredible potential to be very strong, but we'll see how it actually plays out, whether or not they are good. It really does not want to give me Sadness's unique ability, I guess. Come on. I think there's an item box right here. Yep, give it to me. There we go. Okay, so if we use her normal activation, I think Sadness starts crying, right? And then she has this little aura, and if people get into this aura of sadness and tears, we get manual boost and they all get slowed down. So it's an incredible, you know, gatekeeping type ability. Very similar to like Angel, Kermit, or Celia May, where everyone gets slowed down. However, the fact that Sadness also farms boost off of it, I think is going to give her an advantage over those three specific characters. And then her charged activation, she throws this tier forward that slows down people and also gives her manual boost. So very strong, unique abilities in my opinion. The charged reminds me of Ursula, Flotsam, and Jetsam. You know how they slow people down, only it can affect a lot more people, and it also farms manual boost for Sadness, which is great. And overall, I think her kit is very powerful. She's obviously going to be held back by her top speed because it's nothing exceptional. But overall, I can see Sadness being very strong. Whether or not she'll be better than Joy, I don't know. I think it's going to be really close, and it might just come down to whether you prefer speedsters or defenders, because they both seem strong. Especially in team mode, Sadness is going to have the potential to gatekeep all of the opponents, that way her teammates can actually progress through. Sadness's biggest disadvantage is sort of the opposite of Joy, where in first place she's kind of useless, whereas Joy prefers to be in first, so that way she can, you know, farm all of her memory orbs without anyone bothering her. But when Sadness is in first, it's just kind of like, oh, okay, it's fine. And you know, her stats, like, I'm very whelmed by it. It's not like, oh my gosh, she's so fast. She's just, yeah, she's just okay. Nothing exceptional, but nothing bad either. So, should you buy the Golden Pass for Sadness? You know, I don't know. Like she's gonna be fine. Probably a B tier character in my opinion. Just middle of the road. It's gonna come down to whether or not you like her play style personally. Now we do also have a ton of other stuff coming with part 2. Obviously the mobile launch is coming, which means tomorrow we are getting a ton of rewards for the mobile launch, which is really exciting. We also now have daily gifts, starting with these 7. I imagine once the 12 days is up, we'll get a second set of daily gifts to, you know, keep incentivizing us to log in daily. Again, these were announced a while back, these daily gifts. Nothing like exceptional with them, but just nice stuff. You know, 300 free tokens. That's sweet. I'll take that. I'll take the Lilo shards, you know. Just free rewards. You can't really complain about it. We also have some new stuff in the shop. Wally has sort of made a return with this update. He has some new events in the game that I'll show off in a second. And his Starlight Promise box is back. I'm not a fan of this box. 500 token boxes are really hard to win me over, especially when it's only a 5% drop chance for Wally. So I don't know. Personally, I would steer clear of this box. Season boxes have also been buffed. Anger now a 40% drop chance, Joy a 30% drop chance, Disgust 40, and then Fear is 45. So you're now going to be getting way more shards for the characters from their respective season boxes, which I think is an incredible change. Obviously, we have our new season tour boxes, and then more Wally stuff because Wally's sort of making a return. Something I'm very excited for is we have two new deluxe carts featured as well, one for Stitch and one for Mike Wazowski. Mike's is cool. It's cool. Don't get me wrong. I definitely like how it's themed after his car from the movie, which I think is super sick. But Stitch is my main man. You guys, if you know me, you know I love Stitch. So we're 100% going to be picking this one up. I might pick up Mike's later. I don't know. I am a Mike fan, but we gotta go with the Stitch. I will buy every Stitch cosmetic they throw at me. Moving into the limited events tab, we have these two new Wally events. We have the BNL Cup and the Waste Allocation Load Lifter Earth class. That's a mouthful of an event name. Um, I believe we've had events very similar to these before. They're not the best, I'm not gonna lie. This event, anyone can play. It's basically just giving you 3 Wally shards, or 5 Wally shards for free, actually, which is it's nice. It's halfway to unlocking Wally, but then again, it's only halfway. So if you have 5 Wally shards, today is your lucky day. You will finally get to unlock him, but as a new player, it's a nice boost, but it's not gonna fully get you a new character, unfortunately. And then the BNL Cup, you do need to have Wally unlocked in order to complete it, and there's actually no Wally shards up for grabs, which is really weird. And overall, it's a very disappointing event, in my opinion. The fact that it's your own level Wally, and there's not even Wally shards up for grabs. I don't understand why they couldn't have made this cup regulated, because the rewards don't seem that high stakes. I don't know. It's really weird. I probably will make a top 10% guide if you are interested in seeing that later today, but overall, it's just a very well-made cup. I'm not, super excited about that. It all started with a mouse event is back. I don't know why, but this just randomly pops up from time to time. It's really weird, but that's there in case you're interested in that. And then Emotions Can't Quit is also here. I believe it's the exact same event, just again, and you need Sadness now instead of Joy for the expert node. So yeah, that's always fun. Moving back over to the Golden Pass, something that I think is worth pointing out is that the Inside Out capsules and season box distributions have changed. As you can see, there's a lot more capsules throughout the entirety of the Golden Pass and a lot less season box credits. That's because season box credits are way buffed and they're way stronger than they were before, and now the capsules are just they're sort of there. And the capsules, the drop rates for them have been changed. It's no longer just racer shards. No, I do not want to buy tiers. I just want to view how do I view the capsule drop rates? Anyways, there we go. Okay, so some of the capsules have drop rates for Sadness, Disgust, and Fear. As you can see, this is sort of the normal capsule, which is very cool. But then if we look at some of the later capsules, they have different drop rates. Like this one has Sadness, and it's weird. The capsules are all different. Like this one's a Sadness capsule, but then I was looking at a different capsule later down here. This one's also Sadness. Are there any that is just? I swear I saw one that was just Fear and Disgust. This one, again, it's just all the 3 different racers. So you gotta sort of pay attention to which capsules you are opening. This one is another Sadness capsule. This one is a Disgust and Fear capsule. There you go. So all the capsules are sort of different. The drop rates are different. Some will get you Fear, Disgust, and a bunch of crew members. Some will get you Sadness and all the crew members, basically a mini Sadness season box. Some will just get you Racer shards for the 3 characters that are featured in the Golden Pass and events respectively. So it's really weird. Honestly, I'm kind of a fan of the system though, because now it gives free-to-play players more ways to unlock different characters. There's a 30% chance they get Sadness shards. So a free-to-play player unlocking Sadness, that is actually feasible now. If you claim all the capsules, you could very well unlock Sadness, and I think that's a great thing, because the biggest disadvantage of the new Golden Pass changes, it only costing real money and stuff, is the fact that free-to-play players would be locked out of a racer every single month. but now they can sort of earn them through these capsules if they're lucky, or at least get a handful of shards for them. Obviously, less season box credits does come at a disadvantage, but I think you're going to be earning about the same amount of shards overall because there are so many more capsules. It's going to sort of replace the season box credits, and now the box credits that you do have are going to be way more impactful because all of the box rates are buffed a ton. So overall, I gotta see how the part plays out and whether or not it's gonna be good or bad, but I think from first impressions, it is a positive change. You know, not a massive buff to progression, but a step in the right direction, in my opinion. And that is pretty much everything new so far in part 2. We have a lot of fun stuff to look forward to. All of the mobile rewards are dropping tomorrow. Hopefully the Wally event is a start of a new trend this next month where all of the old mid-season characters come back so that way new free-to-play players have a chance to unlock them. That would be really, really fun. Anxiety, Ennui coming to the game, the whole season tour, which I will have a guide out on my channel very, very soon. It's going to be a ton of exciting stuff, so make sure you subscribe to stay up to date on all the Disney Speedstorm news and content, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Thank you all so much for watching. Peace out, everybody.